So I wanted to do another video tonight, but I obviously didn't want to do another purse video, and I haven't really gone shopping, so I don't have any hauls to share with you. But I've been following a lot of different pages on Instagram, and it's about people that are doing like the pan project, or I don't know what else to call it, but it's basically where people are like, they're not buying any more makeup and they're just using up all of the makeup that they already have and have been using, and basically like hitting pan on eyeshadows, highlighters, powders, whatever it is that you use on the daily. And I kind of want to like jump on that train. Like I don't plan to buy any more makeup, but I'm not gonna lie. So just a little while ago, I did order myself a new eyeshadow palette, but it's one that I just absolutely had to have. It is by Makeup Revolution, and it is the Friends palette. They also have 3 miniature palettes, Rachel, Phoebe, and Monica, but I just went with the big main Friends palette. I just had to have it. The colors are calling my names, and I already know that once the Hocus Pocus ColourPop collection launches, there's no way I'll get my hands on that palette because it's just gonna sell out really fast, and even when they restock, I know it'll sell out again. So I got the Friends palette. I ordered it today. I'm not sure when I'll get it. I hope maybe by next week. But I don't plan to buy any more eyeshadows or anything like that. I want to go through with you guys the stuff that like I use for the most part, that I plan to continue to use so that I can like hit pan on them and like actually use up the products. So as you guys know, this is my all-time favorite highlighter. I already do have a backup of this, but I did hit pan on this a long time ago. So it is the LA Colors Strobing highlighter in the shade Flashing Pink. And I mean, that is all pan right there. This is like the rest of the highlight that I have left. And so I am very proud of that. This is the first highlighter that I've ever hit pan on. I just love it so much. So I do already have a backup of this, so I won't have to repurchase it. This is my favorite powder that I use every single time I do my makeup. I just really like it. It looks good on my skin. It doesn't end up making my foundation look cakey or anything, and it's the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Powder. I hit pan on this a little while ago. I don't have a replacement for this, but I really hope Target still carries it so that I can get a new one once I really can't use this one anymore. I do have other face powders I can use, so I don't necessarily have to repurchase this because, like I said, I don't want to purchase any more new makeup. But because this is a tried and true for me, I may repurchase this at some point because I really, really like this powder. Okay. And other things are included in this. Like people are showing like their empty foundations, empty perfumes, and all kinds of stuff that they're using up. So this is another product that I'm adding into this. It's not quite empty yet, but it smells so freaking amazing. It's definitely getting there. I am getting low on this, but I want to use it up because I have had this for quite a while actually, but I want to use it up. This is a product I will absolutely repurchase though. Like, even though I do have a lot of other lotions, this one is just my all-time favorite because it smells phenomenal. And after a shower, just like lathering your body in this, your legs, your arms, everything, it just makes you smell that much better. So again, even though I'm trying not to like repurchase or buy more stuff, this is a body lotion, a body butter. So this is something that I have to have. And I believe Target does sell this. Otherwise, I'll look for it online, but I'm pretty sure I can get this at Target. This is the Soap and Glory Pistachio, Almond, and Sweet Vanilla fragrance. When I first got it, I wasn't sure I would like it, but the scent really grew on me, and I wish you guys could smell it through my phone because it smells so phenomenal. But I am getting low on this, so I just kind of wanted to add it in here. Sorry, my nose like itches right here and I'm afraid that like my makeup is gonna come off, so I'm trying so hard to not mess with it. What else? Okay, now, as you guys know, I went through this. There's literally just like that little bit left of this foundation, and I literally can't even scrape it out of here. I did repurchase this because even though I have foundations that I haven't touched in a while that I really do want to use up and actually get some use out of, I did get a new one of these because it is my favorite foundation of all times. But I will say I had to get a shade lighter than what I typically get. This one is an L2 Classic Ivory, and this one is an L1 Ivory. And I mean, there's not that much of a difference whatsoever. I still prefer the Classic Ivory. Again, you can hardly tell a difference, but like, I know, you know? But either way, I did repurchase this already because it's just my tried and true favorite foundation of all times. But I can actually say I've gone through 2 of these, which is insane because I never go through makeup like this. I think I threw the other one away accidentally. I kind of wanted to save it for doing videos like this where I'm showing you like I've actually used up certain makeup. This e.l.f. Concealer is my favorite concealer. If you can really look in there, there's very little left, but I'm still able to get some out just to like put for under my eye. It still gets the job done, but I'm gonna use it until the last drop. But I did already repurchase that as well. And again, they didn't have my shade. Usually I get light ivory, and then this one I had to get fair warm. But then again, like when you look at it, it's very hard to tell a difference whatsoever. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of frustrating when they're out of like my specific shades. But I am really proud of how I've come with my makeup. Now I know I haven't done eyeshadow in a while, but when I have been doing eyeshadow, this is the palette that I've been reaching for. It's the Supreme Femme palette by Prism Makeup that I got from Amazon. I'm obsessed with this palette. I'm nowhere near like hitting pan whatsoever, but once I start doing my eyeshadow again, I know I'm going to continue to use this palette the way that I was because I love it so much. And I have a feeling the shade that will hit pan first is this shade in Deep Thoughts, because that's the shade that I'm always like rubbing into my crease. And then because other than that, I do use this light shade in Top Secret to kind of like buff it out, or I don't really know all the terms for makeup stuff. And then I do go in with like any one of these shimmer shades that I feel like just for a topper. But I think I will hit pan on this first and foremost. I just need to start doing eye makeup again. Sometimes I get lazy and I just like to throw on some face makeup, eyeshadow, mascara, and, you know, go from there because I don't necessarily need eyeshadow, but, you know, I get my habits where I love to put it on. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here that I'm maybe getting low on. I will say I'm very surprised that I have not hit pan on this e.l.f. blush because it's literally the only blush I've used since I got it. It's the e.l.f. blush in Always Rose. Always Rosy. I'm sorry. I mean, you can tell there is like a little dent in it, but I don't even think I'm close to hitting pan. But I'm still going to continue to use this every day. It's just my go-to. So, I mean, I won't be buying any new blushes or anything like that. I know I have other blushes. It's just, I'm working on this stuff. I really just want to be a part of this like Project Pan or whatever it's called. I don't know who started it, but I think it's really cool. I think it's a cool idea to like, you know, not buy any new makeup and actually use up the products you have and like hit pan on more than one eyeshadow in a palette and actually like use the palette up and get your money's worth. So let me see if there's anything else in this bag. There is this eyeshadow. Like whenever I don't do any other eyeshadow but one of these AOA Studio velour eyeshadows, I do this for just kind of a little wash of color on my lids. This one I did hit pan on because, and it moves around a lot. There is still a lot of product, but you can see I did hit pan right there. So there's another product. I don't think that my brow, no, I still got plenty of this brow wand left, my Scone brow wand. I still really want to get a new dark brown e.l.f. eyeliner. Why do I keep saying the wrong things? Eyebrow pencil, because that is my favorite one to work with, but every single time I go to Target, the only colors they have are blonde and taupe, and I really need dark brown. I know I can just get it off of Amazon, but since I have this, I'm not going to purchase a new one until I actually need a new one. But when this one does run out, I will be getting the e.l.f. one. So there's nothing else in there that I really need to point out or show you guys. I mean, I do have those two primers I was using for a while that I actually did completely run out of. They're just not in here, of course, to show you. But I feel like I actually have been doing really good, like using the same primers and actually like going through them, falling in love with this specific foundation and using the entire thing up, and same with this concealer. Like, I'm actually really proud of it. And I know it sounds silly, but like money, makeup costs money. And, you know, there's no point in buying a ton of makeup when you literally go for the same few items every day. And I've learned this along the way. Like, I became obsessed with makeup because of YouTube. I could have cared less about makeup in the past, and once I started watching YouTube, it made me want to buy all the makeup. And now I don't want to be like that. I mean, yeah, if there's a product that comes out that's just calling my name that I really, really want to try, I will get it. I'm not gonna lie. But I really want to stick to this like Project Pan or whatever it's actually called, and try and use up the makeup that I actually already do have. Okay, that's just stuff from BoxyCharm I haven't really used yet. There's a lot of junk in here, but I do have this palette that I got from a BoxyCharm. I don't know if I'll actually get around to using these enough to pan them, but I do like that palette. This is another palette I want to start using again more frequently, and I feel like I could easily hit pan on a lot of these shades because this palette is amazing. It is the e.l.f. The New Classics, and like all of the colors are beautiful. You can do any kind of look that you want. They're gorgeous shades. So I want to incorporate this into my makeup routine more often. Here's the original foundation that I started running out of, which is what made me buy this foundation, because I don't see the Healthy Elixir foundation in store anymore. I don't know if they quit making it. If they did, that's really sad because this is a really good foundation. I might be able to get a few pumps out of this still, but I mean, it does look like there's still some in there, but if you could really look in there, it's super duper low. So another foundation that I've gone through. But I want to show you a bunch of the foundations that I have not given much of a chance. I've tried them, I have used them, but you know, I won't be buying any more foundations for a long time because I don't need to. Yes, I did just replace my CoverGirl one, but I also have this LA Colors Radiant foundation that I would like to use up. It's pretty much still full. I've used it a few times. I do like it, so I want to use up this foundation. I really love this foundation. My niece gave this one to me. It is I believe it's the Maybelline Fit Me, but it's the dewy one, but the label on the back is torn off of it, but I believe it's the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Foundation. Really, really like that one. The CoverGirl Olay Radiance foundation, I've barely used it all, so I want to use this one up. This one I've had for quite a while. I hope it's still okay to use. I might want to, you know, maybe do a test run on it. Oh, there we go. Let's just see. Because I don't want to use a foundation if it's too old. Oh, yeah, it's kind of looking really weird. It might not look weird to you guys on the camera, but like, it's looking kind of weird. So I think I'm just going to throw this one away. I did get a few uses out of this. It's the No. 7 Lift and Luminate Foundation. And this one was in Warm Ivory. But I've had it for so long and I haven't been using it. So I think it's just time to throw it away, which really saddens me. But at the same time, like, I don't need it hanging around for more years to come. And, you know, we don't need all of that. Oh, I do also have this. I really like this. It's a foundation serum by e.l.f. and it makes your skin look so pretty. So I want to use this more. I feel like I've used quite a lot of it when I first got it. I kept using it. So I am going to add this to my makeup bag so I remember to grab it and test it. So what I'm going to do is add this to my makeup bag. And then these two as well. And then I'm going to save this one for later. Again, I want to find a scraper to actually scrape the foundation bottles because I can salvage what's in here if I have the right kind of scraper because this foundation is amazing. So I am going to hang on to this for now. This I haven't used in a while, but I do really like it. It's the Model's Own Sculpt and Glow. And you get, I guess it's like supposed to be a bronzer or contour, a highlight, and a blush. And they're such beautiful colors. And I was using this for a long time. I don't know why I stopped or what I got into that made me stop using this, but I want to get back into using this, and I feel like once I do, I can easily hit pan on these two shades right here because I love this blush color and I love this highlight color. I don't really touch like bronzers or contours because I don't do all of that. It scares me, and I'm fair-skinned anyway, so I feel like if I made my face look kind of tan, it would not match the rest of me. I don't fake tan, so I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I don't really do any of that. Let's see. What else is in here? I really want, you know what? I'll just wash this towel. I just really want this foundation off of my hand. Oh, here is my new strobing, oh, it's still taped, strobing illuminating highlight. So once I'm completely done with that one, I have a backup because this is just my all-time favorite highlight. I can't get over it. This I think I'm going to get rid of. It's a QMS Medi Cosmetics Lip Line Corrector Lip Serum. And to be honest, man, it's like funky. It doesn't feel weird when you're doing that. It just kind of feels like a milky texture. But like when I put it on my lips, I'm not a fan of it. It kind of freaks me out in some way. Maybe I'll give it one more chance. Maybe I'll try it tonight, like once I take my lipstick off and the rest of my makeup. I will try this again tonight, but if I really just don't vibe with it, I'll see if my sister wants this. I know it came in a BoxyCharm. I don't think I have that much more makeup in here that I want to try and like pan or use up. I do have the AOA Studio BB cream in here, which is one of my all-time favorites. So this is another one that I would like to use up. So I'm going to be adding this to my everyday makeup bag. This is my everyday makeup bag. I bought some skincare set off of Amazon. It was like Nivea, I think, a Nivea brand, where it came with like a giant lotion, a shower gel, a foaming shaving gel, a lip balm, a hand cream. But I really like this bag. So it just has like all my brushes in it, you know, all of my go-to stuff. So I'm going to add that in there. I do really like this powder. I guess once I finish my Physicians Formula powder, I can use this one instead. It's the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin, which it's not bad at all. I really like it. I guess I've just gotten so used to my Physicians Formula one. I'm like, I really want another one of those. But I think once I'm fully done with that one, I'm going to give this one a go. I'm going to put it in my bag. You guys, I have not touched my Tarte Shape Tape since I got my e.l.f. Concealer. And this one is slightly light for me anyway, but it is good if you really want to highlight under your eyes or something. But like, let me just rub this in a little bit. Like, look at how light that is on me. My e.l.f. one matches me so much better. But I mean, I do like the Tarte Shape Tape, but I'm not worried about that one right now. So let's see. I would like to use up, oh, this is my new one. I did just get this from Target the other day when I ran in, and I did get my new concealer and foundation. It's one of those little bite-size eyeshadow palettes by e.l.f. in Berry Bad. And I could easily go through this, so that'll go in there. Let's see. A lot of this is just kind of random junk that's in here. I'm missing the... let's see. I do have this Spotlight Illuminating Primer by Physicians Formula. Did I like this? Because this, ever since I ran out of my Pure Cosmetics primer, which I wish I could show you guys, but I remember telling you how that it's pretty much empty, and my Aqua primer from Shop Missy was pretty much empty. I went back to using my Hangover RX primer, but it's also getting low, so I might have to switch. Ooh, I do really like this. Can you guys see like the sheen it gives because it is illuminating? So I may have to switch once I'm done with the Hangover RX to the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. But that is my goal. My goal is to not buy any more makeup. Again, unless it's something that's been a staple for me that I just love it so much that I gotta have it again. Like I said, I will use my Maybelline powder once I'm done with this. But if for some reason I'm not liking it as much, I'm just going to rebuy this because I know that this powder works really well for me. And I mean, besides the Friends palette that I just bought, I don't plan to buy any more eyeshadows or anything like that because I don't need them, for one. But also, I haven't wanted to buy makeup in a long time, to be honest. And then the other couple of palettes that I want to continue to use up, is this Tarte palette that I got from a BoxyCharm. I just like it so much. You can do such a simple eye look with this, or I mean, you can do something smoky or whatever. I love how it smells. It smells like chocolate. I feel like I could easily hit pan on these two shades because they're the shades I've used most out of the palette, but I mean, we'll see as time goes on. And then I have actually already hit pan on one of my shades in this Profusion Infatuation palette. You guys know I like to do that really bright pink eye look all the time. So this is the shade I always top it with. Like, I go into my crease with this hot pink, and then I top it with this beautiful kind of like shimmery pinky rose goldy color. And I'm really sad that that's the shade that I've hit pan on, but I'll make it work. I can always use one of these other shimmer shades, but so yes, I have hit pan on this already, but I just need to work on the rest of the palette. So these are the palettes that I will be focusing on. This and my Revealed 2 palette, because I've had that palette for so many years, and I'm so close to hitting pan on at least a couple of those shades. So, these 4 palettes, plus my Revealed 2 palette, I plan to use as often as possible. Anytime I do videos, I'm going to do my best to just do my eyeshadow again. Or if I just feel like doing it on a random day and like I'm feeling myself or something, I will be using these palettes. Everything else that I have is already packed away anyway, so it's not like I'm even missing it. So really, I should have just gotten rid of all that stuff a long time ago, because you guys know I've done a lot of declutter videos. I'm sure there's still more stuff that I could declutter. I don't feel like doing all that right now. Oh, I did forget about this. I was really loving this foundation when I first got it, the CoverGirl Outlast Active Foundation. I feel like I used quite a lot of it, so I should add this into my routine and continue to use it so I can use it up. And then I did also forget about this powder that I fell in love with. It is the Becca Hydra Mist powder, which feels like really cool on the skin. But something like this, where it's like a loose powder like that, it'll take forever to go through that. So, but I have options. I have the Maybelline one. I can set my face with this. But yeah, I'm so close to finishing this. Very, very close to finishing this. I'm very proud about that. And I thought this whole like project thing that people are doing, which I really never heard of. I don't know if it's a new thing or if people have been doing it for a while, but I just want to join in on it and actually like use up what I have. Don't buy any new products and actually like hit pan on things, and it'll make me feel good, because it's like you're getting your money's worth when you actually use all of your products, you know? This also came in a BoxyCharm, and it's a really pretty blush. So I am going to go ahead and add this to my everyday makeup bag, because I would like to reach for this blush more, even though I'm trying so hard to hit pan on this. But I will have at least 2 blushes to choose from. This I haven't touched in a while, but it's a Shot Miss A AOA Studio highlighter palette. I do really like it, but I mean, if I feel like reaching for it, I will, but I'm not going to add it to like my everyday, you know. All right. So those 2 palettes, I'm going to keep those together. And then everything else that I want to use, I don't want to overcrowd this. So everything else that I want to continue to use and try and incorporate into my makeup routine so that I can actually like get use out of more than one specific product, I will be keeping it. in this bag. I've had this bag forever. It is so old. I think at one point I thought it was like the cutest little bag. And I mean, it's not bad, but... So I have the 3 palettes here, my e.l.f. palette, Tarte palette, and Profusion palette. And then in here, I have the Maybelline powder, the Physicians Formula primer, a couple of the foundations, the Model's Own highlighter and blush palette. Oh, I need to put that back in there. The Becca powder, just because I'm not using that right now. And yeah, I don't know. I know this video is really random and you guys probably don't care about it, but I wanted to do a video tonight and I just thought I'd switch it back up, and I haven't talked about makeup in a really long time on my channel, so I thought, why not? But like, I don't know, I'm so proud of myself for actually like finishing a foundation, and I finished it so quickly. I wish I didn't throw the other one of these away so I could show you guys that I really have gone through 2 of these super quickly. But I'm not throwing it away yet because, like I said, once I find some sort of tool that I can scrape the remaining product with, I want to do that just so I don't waste what is left in here. But yeah, so I'm excited. I did get cut off, so I'm sorry about that. If this was boring, I'm really sorry. I know most of you guys aren't here to talk about makeup or to listen to me talk about makeup or anything. I just, you know, I wanted to do a video and this is the only other thing I could think about. It's actually decently early. It is only 10 o'clock, so I will probably work on this video and then actually get in bed for the night because I'm tired of being up really late. Even though I'm a night owl, I would like to actually get some rest so I don't feel so tired in the morning, but we'll see what happens. I've been playing Animal Crossing. We did get the update, so I have a pumpkin patch now. Trying to put a lot of spooky stuff on my island. It's really fun, so I'll probably do that until I fall asleep. But if this wasn't something you guys wanted to see, then I'm really sorry. I just, like I said, I really wanted to make another video for you guys, and you know, I got this whole idea for like Project Pan or whatever the heck it's called, and you know, actually like panning your makeup and going through everything that you have and not buying new makeup. So besides the new Friends palette that's coming, I'm not buying any more makeup. So I'm going to actually use up what I have, and I'm going to make myself proud because makeup is not cheap. I mean, obviously I buy the cheaper stuff, but like, you know what I mean? Like when it comes down to it, when you look at everything that I have, I've probably spent way more than I would like to admit on just makeup in general. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. Again, I'm really sorry if this video was boring. I wasn't trying to make it boring. I just wanted to sit and talk with you guys, and I really didn't know what else to talk about. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys are doing like the Project Pan type of thing as well, let me know. Or if you want to try and go through and actually use up all the makeup that you have and not buy any new makeup until you're done with your old makeup, let me know. I'd love to chat with you about it because I'd love to know other people that are doing this. Because the people that I see doing it are all on Instagram, and it's nobody that I know or anything. And like I said, it's not even necessarily just makeup. It's like skincare products like this body cream, perfumes, all kinds of stuff. So if you have things that you're trying to use up and not replace until you're completely done with something, like, let me know. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. I think it'll be like a fun little, I don't know what to call it, like a competition. Not really a competition, but it'll give me something to like look forward to, you know, like, look, I'm not buying any more makeup until I get through this. So like, it'll make me use what I have to actually get through it so that I can buy new makeup. It's like an incentive. Because I can actually think of more stuff I do want from the store, but I'm not going to buy it. Like the e.l.f. Retro palette, it's calling my name, but I'm not going to buy it until I finish the palettes and stuff that I have. I cannot wait until my friend's palette gets here. When it does, I will share it with you guys. If you guys are lovers of the Friends TV show as well, then you will understand my excitement. I love that show so much. Phoebe and Ross are my top favorites. I know they're very underrated characters. I feel like Ross gets hated on a lot, but he's actually very, very funny. And Phoebe, I just love her. She's so sweet, and she's so Phoebe, you know? I just love her. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna throw this video together and play some Animal Crossing and go to bed because it's actually pretty early and I'm shocked that my kid's even asleep right now. So before he wakes up, I'm gonna go and try and enjoy a little bit of time. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.